All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Sorry about that brief interruption, but go back to number 20, okay? All right. The media is very nervous because I'm cautious to say landslide, but the 2020 right now running against Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, or any other of the Democrat field. Look at the U.S. GDP growth in the first quarter, 3.2, despite every attempt the media, the Federal Reserve, made to push down. Also, let's look at number 22, the economy. All right, number 22, the economy there. Okay, major averages continue to rally year to date. Year to date, Dow is up 13.7, S&P 17, NASDAQ 27. U.S. economy posts strong first quarter. Okay. They did everything, every single thing they could do, all right? Now, why does Joe Biden look like their hope and their only hope? All right, why? Now, Friday I said this on the All-Star Political Panel. I said this Friday, and I said what? I said Minnesota, didn't I, Friday? Didn't I, right? Absolutely. I'm going to show you what I was talking about Friday. And the Trump rally in Green Bay, Wisconsin, their heads are spinning off. They're a nervous wreck. So go ahead and play that video there I just sent over to you, Josh.
Where are you most focused? Well,
there's some key states. Obviously, we have to go back and win Michigan again, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin. We plan on also being in Minnesota very soon. I think New Mexico is in play in 2020. I think New Hampshire. I think we continue to grow the map. I think Nevada, even Colorado. And so those are states we did not win in 2016 that I think are open for 2020.
But
all right, that's the kid. What's his name? Parscale, I guess. Brad Parscale is the Trump campaign manager. We're going back to Minnesota soon. Soon. They're going back to Minnesota. Why the hell would they go back to Minnesota? Well, I'll tell you why. I got right here. Where's it at? Hold on. I got to go down through here till I find my article, Josh, because I've pulled up so many. All right, first of all, before we go there, let's go to the 2016 Minnesota presidential election results. All right? In 2016, overall Minnesota presidential election results, they will talk about Wisconsin and they talk about Michigan and Pennsylvania. Hillary Clinton won Minnesota 46.9%. Donald Trump 45.4%. Okay? 40,000 votes. Donald Trump was 40,000 votes. 45.4% to her 46.9% in Minnesota. Okay? Gary Johnson, the Libertarian, 3.9%. He got 112,000 votes. Enough for Trump to win Minnesota. McMullen, okay, the never-Trumper from Utah, got 1.8%. He got 53,000 votes in Minnesota. Enough for Trump to have won Minnesota. Jill Stein got 36.9. Enough for Trump. Now, Trump would not have gotten those votes, but there was about 160 votes between Gary Johnson and McMullen, about 170,000 votes. Trump only lost Minnesota by like 40,000 votes. That's it. Now, what did I say on the show Friday? Okay? Here's what the media will not talk about, and that's why I love doing this show. I mean, we're not doing the exciting stuff that sensationalizes, But this is what I love about this show, is to keep up with the politics and what's happening. All right, this article came out March 2nd, 2019. So this article's only a little over a month old. This is from the Star Tribune there in Minnesota. All right? Right in Minnesota. This is not the, this is not the USA Today. This is not the Washington Post. This is the Star Tribune right in Minnesota. And it's only a little over a month old, okay? Came out March 2nd, 2019. Iron Range jobs exports bounce back with help of Trump tariffs. Iron ore prices in Minnesota's mining operation had seen a boost, and that could mean a political boost too. Why, I'm for sure the media wants to tell you that Minnesota may be in striking range for the President of the United States. Yes, Walter Mondale country. Yes, what was that other crazy-ass senator up there that died? I forget his name. What was his name? Hey, Minnesota. That's why Amy Klobuchar is running. Wake up. I'm telling you, if you look at the 20 Democrat candidates, some are running for a particular reason. All right, Amy's from Minnesota. They know there's a problem. The Minnetonka, forget it, mine in Mount Iron, Minnesota, state budget officials credited tariffs on imported steel with helping bolster the economy of the Iron Range. But let me say this, mines and logging companies are hiring. I said that Friday. I said, look at the timber companies up there. Logging companies are hiring. Small businesses are expanding, and Minnesota's Iron Range is bouncing back from the mine and production facility closures that hit hard just a few years ago. These mines were closed. We talk about coal. These mines were closed. The timber industry. The new state budget and economic forecast reflected positive news for the Iron Range, which added jobs in recent years and has seen a strong boost in iron ore exports used to create steel. State budget officials credited tariffs on imported steel with helping bolster the local economy. A 5.2% increase in employment means a lot of money in the economy in the northeastern Minnesota. For President Trump, it could also mean a political boost. Minnesota's mining country was struggling in 2015 and 16 when it couldn't compete with the other country's illegal dumping of low-priced steel. President Barack Obama responded with tariffs to combat the dumping, and Trump's administration imposed additional tariffs. All right. Now, there's a couple things there that I want to point out. When Trump lost by 40,000 votes in Minnesota in 2016, right? And when he won Michigan, you see, the media will come out and they'll tell you, well, he only won Michigan by 40,000, or he only won Wisconsin by this, and he only won Pennsylvania by this. They go to no states at all and tell you he only lost by this. Oh, that's never talked about. No. It's never talked about what he only lost by. It's what he only won by. Now, here's the thing that scares the hell out of Democrats. And one, I believe the reason that Sleepy Joe Biden may be the front runner and get the nomination. We'll go after that in just a minute. But the point is, The American people wondered. Now, yes, Hillary's a bad candidate. Well, you might say, hey, you can't gloss over that Hillary was a really bad candidate. Okay. But the American people wondered what Trump would do. They did. They wondered, what will this guy do? Will we be in World War III by now? Because the media wanted you to believe that you would be in World War III by now. Does Putin have compromising information where, Trump likes to urinate on, mattresses? Does Putin and Russia have compromising information that could harm our country on President Trump? Did they have something on Trump? That's gone. They don't have compromising information on Trump. There's no collusion whatsoever. There's no concern. You haven't heard that in a little while because they're afraid to go down that road right now. I'm not saying one of those weirdos won't say it on TV, but have you heard recently one of them say, well, we think Putin may have compromising information? They kind of cooled their jets on that one because that's gone. So we're not in World War III, okay? When we first started out, hey, the Secretary General of the NATO, oh my God, all of our allies. Well, that didn't turn out to be true. All of these predictions did not turn out to be true, and the American people voted for Trump wondering what he would do. Now they know what he will do. Absolutely, Minnesota's in play. When he goes to Minnesota and he puts 10,000, over 10,000 in one of their auditoriums in a small state, let me tell you something. When you go to Green Bay, Wisconsin, and you put 10,000 in there, over 10,000, and lines outside with it being 40 degrees trying to get in, they're a nervous wreck. I'm going to take a break, but don't forget, Minnesota, what did we talk about? Hey, it's a boost to the local economy, and a 5.2% increase in employment means a lot of money to the economy in northeast Minnesota. Guess what? They like the President of the United States up there. And Amy Klobuchar, they're a nervous wreck. I'll be right back after these messages.